There it is.
All right, we are going to wait just a moment for all of our participants to come in. So I'll wait until about 4:01 and then we'll get you guys started.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the virtual college exploration for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot hear or see you. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening through the Virginia College Exploration. Be sure to check out a full list and schedule at www.strivescan.com/Virginia. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. Now, I'd like to turn it over to our presenters.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to share my screen here so you can see the presentation that we have for you today. All right, so thank you and welcome. We appreciate you taking time out of your afternoon to hear more about the West Virginia University system and how it can serve you. My name's Mandy Weaver and I'm the regional recruiter for Virginia and Washington, D.C., covering for the West Virginia University Morgantown campus. And I have my other colleagues with me today who are going to introduce themselves from our other campuses, starting with Cassie.
Hi guys, my name is Cassie Weiss. I am an admissions counselor for WVU Potomac State College, or WVU Keyser, and I recruit in Virginia, DC, and Maryland, and I look forward to getting to know you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Ashley.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Montgomery, and I'm a recruiter here at WVU Tech, and I also handle Virginia.
All right, well, thank you, ladies. So what we're going to do today is talk with you about the WVU system, our family of schools. And, you know, as Sarah mentioned earlier, please feel free to type your questions in the Q&A and we will try to get to those at the end of our presentation. If for some reason we don't get to them, or to all of them, we will get back with you. We will be receiving that information and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So we're just gonna run through and share our information with you and hope that it is all very helpful. So first, what is a university system? Well, you can see the definition there, and it really is what it says. A university system is a group of affiliated universities and colleges that are governed by one body or state. So for us, the West Virginia University system has 3 distinct campuses, but we are governed by one Board of Governors in the state of West Virginia. And basically what that means for you is that we are three campuses. We are all WVU, but we're located in different parts of the state. We have different locations. We offer some different majors. There are some differences for sure, but we're all part of the same university family. So what are some of the differences? Well, first, enrollment. You know, one size definitely does not fit all, so we have offerings for students if you're looking for a big school. We have offerings for students if you're looking for a smaller school. And then the same with location. If you're looking for a more rural or suburban area, we can give that to you. Or if you're looking for more along the lines of a small city, we have that through the WVU system as well. The personality of our campuses definitely is different. So that could be anything from the traditions that each of our campuses has, um, and alumni, the culture and the customs may also vary between campuses. Um, it just depends on where you're at and what you like. The offerings as far as academics, the diversity in the academics that we have at each campus, there are definitely some programs that WVU Keyser and WVU Beckley offer that we do not offer at the Morgantown campus, and vice versa. So it just, again, just depends on what you're looking for, but there are definitely lots for you to choose from. And then the differences in our experiential learning activities and our engagement activities and ways that you can be engaged on campus as a student are certainly different as well. And then for residence life, our residential opportunities are going to vary in both size and the options available. So, how many residence halls are available, how many are for freshmen, how many are for upperclassmen, um, you know, what are the options? What are the room types that we have? So those are all a little bit different, as you know, and you'll be able to see that depending on the campus that you're researching. But then what is central or what is the same regarding our system? Well, we do offer comprehensive majors. Our programs, we have a little bit of everything through the WVU system, everything from agriculture to interior design. So there are lots of different offerings, and again, majors that we may have at one campus as opposed to the other. So definitely a lot to choose from. We all have career services that, career services offices, different resources that you can use to help you with that ultimate goal of finding employment upon graduation. You'll get academic support and tutoring at all three of our campuses. And then all three campuses work with dual enrollment programs for high school students who would like to have that. And we work with dual enrollment whether you're taking that through a West Virginia school or an out-of-state school. We have competitive tuition, and we offer scholarships that are portable between campuses, which is very nice. The dedication to diversity and inclusiveness is definitely apparent on all three campuses. That's central to us. And then we offer over 500 clubs and student organizations, so a lot to do outside of the classroom as well. And then if you are interested in changing campuses, that is definitely something that is an easy transition. So say you start at WVU Keyser-Potomac State College, or maybe you started down in Beckley at the Institute of Technology, but maybe you'd like to finish your degree in Morgantown. That is definitely an easy change. You don't have to apply again. There's simply a form that you fill out. It's a change of campus form. Or, maybe you start in Morgantown and you'd like to go to either Potomac State College or Beckley. That's certainly something that you can do, and we can do that very easily for you. And then you can see on the map there where we are located throughout the state. WVU Potomac State College is in Keyser, West Virginia, which is in our eastern panhandle, and it's in Mineral County. Our Morgantown campus is in the northern part of the state. We're about 70 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in Monongalia County. And then Beckley is in the southern part of the state in, I believe, Raleigh County. Ashley can correct me later if that's wrong. But we are in different areas for sure. And our system enrollment is a little over 29,000 total students. Now I'm going to hand it over to Ashley, who's going to talk about some key points regarding the three different campuses.
Okay guys, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of the campuses. At WVU Institute of Technology, we are located in Beckley. This campus offers competitive engineering programs and a variety of other majors. The enrollment here is around 1,700 students, and the student to faculty ratio is 12:1, and our average class size is 17. Also, all of the classes on the Beckley campus are taught by faculty. At our Morgantown campus, You will find groundbreaking research. The enrollment at this campus is 26,000 students. They offer over 360 majors. This includes undergrad, graduate programs, and professional degrees. And their average class size is around 24 students. And their courses are taught by both faculty and graduate students. At Potomac State, which is located in Keyser, this campus is known for its small size and career-focused programs. The enrollment at this campus is around 1,300 students, and they offer 2-year and 4-year degrees at this campus, with their average class sizes being 22. So even though we're all part of one system, we're all very different from each other. At Beckley, we are a STEM-focused campus. So we are more into engineering and health and sciences. We offer unique programs such as construction management, which is a blend of engineering as well as business courses. We're primarily a 4-year degree campus. So anything other than that, you would need to go to Keyser or Morgantown. And at our Morgantown campus, that's where you'll see the R1 research. The medical school there has 2 hospitals within it. You can also obtain your undergrad, graduate, and professional degrees on this campus, which is something that's a little bit different from the other 2. Also, they have the monorail and transportation system, which is free to students. This is also known as the PRT, which drives you around campus. And at WVU Keyser, you'll find the Sustainability Agricultural Program. They offer 2-year and 4-year degrees at the campus, and they're also known for their affordable path to obtaining a WVU degree. And they offer metro tuition to Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia counties. And also at Keyser, they have started a culinary and hospitality program, which they are partnering with WVU Tech. So it's kind of on both campuses, but it's our newest program that has started this fall. What should you expect about applying to the WVU system? You can apply to all 3 campuses. However, you will only receive a decision to attend one campus within the system. All of our campuses use the WVU online application, and Morgantown also uses the Common App. The cost of attendance does vary at each campus, but merit-based scholarships are offered at all 3 campuses. And the WVU system is offering a test optional application for the fall of 2021. This just means that when you apply to the school, you don't have to send in your ACT or SAT scores. So other tips, in the WVU system, we have what's called rolling admissions. This just means that there's no deadline to apply, but we do encourage students to apply early in their senior year. This helps with scholarships and certain degree requirements. The Beckley and Keyser campuses waive the application fee. Morgantown does require an application fee. However, in some instances, it can be waived. Recommendations and essays are not required with your application. Even though we're offering the test optional application for next fall, some majors in the STEM and health fields do require specific test requirements. Merit-based scholarships are automatically rewarded to meet, all you have to do is meet the GPA and test requirements for those, and you automatically get those. The WVU system shares the same FAFSA code. However, we do not share the same ACT or SAT codes. All of the testing codes can be found on each of our admissions websites too. Okay, so this picture here is an overview of WVU Institute of Technology. Our campus is around 29 acres in the middle of downtown Beckley. City Hall and a few other municipal buildings are located within our campus, which gives our students the chance to meet public officials that are working in the same areas that they would want to work in the future. We have 2 residence halls on campus, Hogan Hall and University Hall. They're both set up as 4-person suites. However, at University Hall, each student has their own bedroom and the suites have 2 bathrooms. We're fully equipped with our nursing teaching facility, and it's located next to our University Hall Residence Hall. Basically, the nursing facility gives the nursing students the chance to go in there and get the hands-on experience that they need before they step into a hospital. And then just down the hill from our nursing facility is our engineering lab, and that's where our mechanical engineering students build the Baja buggy and planes that they take out and compete with. And then civil engineering also uses that area for their soils lab and their concrete canoe lab. The building in the middle of campus is our learning resource building, which is home to our engineering college, as well as the library and the cafeteria on campus. And then over in the right-hand corner with the blue tents in front is Carter Hall. That is the building that we use for larger gatherings on campus. That's where our auditorium is, and that's also home to our Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences College. I'm going to turn this over to Mandy, and she can tell you a little bit about the Morgantown campus.
Mandy, I'm not sure that we can hear you. Can others hear Mandy? Cassie or Ashley, can you hear her?
I cannot hear her.
I
I'm
cannot.
sorry. Is that better now? I'm sorry.
There we go.
Sorry about that. I hit a button on my headset. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a picture of the Morgantown campus, and our campus is separated into 3 different areas throughout the town of Morgantown. So the first picture that you're seeing here, if you can see my mouse moving around in the top left-hand corner, that is the downtown area or the downtown part of the Morgantown campus. As a freshman, the majority of your classes would be held on this side of the campus. Basically, most of your core classes would be here, and then depending on what your major is, you may continue to have most of your classes there. But basically, you can count on your core classes such as your math class, sciences, English, anything in those areas are going to be housed downtown. And then we do have residence halls, which you can't view from this shot, but we do have residence halls on this side of the campus. The Mountain Lair, our student union, is on the downtown area of campus. Our main library system, however, we have about 5 other libraries across campus, but the main library is downtown. Our admissions office, visitor center, lots of computer labs, main bookstore, and then some academic departments such as the College of Business, our Reed College of Media and Journalism, our Eberly College of Arts and Sciences, and part of our forensics program is all located downtown. So the downtown area, as you can see, is pretty compact, kind of condensed. So traveling around campus is relatively easy. It's easier to walk this campus than it is to drive because it is so closed in, but you can get to where you need to very quickly, by going around campus. And as Ashley mentioned, we do have the monorail, the PRT, and I don't have a picture of that on here, but it's there are 5 stations rather across the 3 different campus areas. That's the main way that our students get back and forth. And we also have bus transportation, WVU buses, and our public transportation, the Mountain Line, that carries students both to on-campus stops and off-campus stops. We do allow students to have a car at Morgantown, but it's not something that we encourage because parking is very limited and you really don't need it to get back and forth to class. In the bottom left-hand corner, this is our Evansdale side of campus, part of the Evansdale campus, and you can tell Evansdale is a little bit more spread out. There's some more green space, and we have most of our residence hall options on the Evansdale side of campus. The big building in the middle there with the green roofing, that is our Student Recreation Center, and the Rec Center has everything you can imagine inside for students. We have a 50-foot climbing wall, 7 indoor basketball and volleyball courts, all of your free weight and cardio equipment. We have a suspended indoor track, 2 Olympic-sized pools and jacuzzis, and there's also an outdoor recreation center in case you want to take advantage of any of the wonderful outdoor recreation opportunities we have at WVU or in the surrounding area. So that's a pretty good shot of Evansdale there. And then academic programs that are housed there are College of Engineering, College of Creative Arts, Education, Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Design. And then if you're interested in any of our programs like sports management, athletic coaching education, sport and exercise psychology, those are all housed in our College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences on the Evansdale side. Our student health and wellness programs are located right beside the College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences, along with a pharmacy. And we have most of our club sports and intramural sports fields on this side of campus. And then our final area in the bottom right-hand corner is the WVU Health Sciences Center. We do have a comprehensive health sciences program in Morgantown. It includes our School of Medicine, our dental school, our School of Pharmacy. We have a School of Nursing. We offer a School of Public Health, and of course, physical therapy and occupational therapy through the School of Medicine. The big building here, if you can see my mouse, it's sort of I guess you could say maybe the tallest building in the farther end of the picture. That is the Health Sciences Center itself. The building directly in front of that is the WVU Hospital. So we do have a hospital on campus right across from the Health Sciences Center. So it makes it super convenient for our students in those programs to easily get to where they need to for their clinicals and different rotations. You can see kind of the edge of the WVU football stadium here. That is closer to the health sciences area, of course. And then just up the hill from the stadium is our College of Law. We have the only law school in the state of West Virginia, and our students do very well there. So again, those are our 3 campus areas, and the transit system with the PRT station helps our students get around. It's very hilly in Morgantown, so I usually tell students it's hard to walk in between the campuses, but if you use the transportation that we have available, you will not have any problem at all. And I'm going to turn it over to Cassie, who's going to share a little bit about the Potomac State College in Keyser. I'll change that here in a minute, Cassie.
All right, guys, so welcome to Keyser. We're nestled in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, and we are just under a 3-hour drive from major cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Pittsburgh. You'll notice that our campus is pretty compact. That makes it really easily navigated and allows our students to reach everything that they need in just a short walk. Our students live right in the heart of campus in one of our 5 residence halls, and they're surrounded by academia, athletics, and even our upper farm. So the majority of your academic classes, especially your core classes, will take place in 3 buildings that are located on one side of the quad. So the administration building, science hall, and academy hall. And then on the other side of the quad, you have all of our residence halls like Reynolds Hall, Friends Hall, Memorial Hall, University Place, and then Catamount Place is a little bit different. It's across the road. And then right on the other side of your residence halls, you have all the athletic fields. So we have a baseball field, we have soccer and lacrosse, a little bit of everything. We also have a pretty big art center called the Church McKee Art Center that's located just up from the visitor center in the enrollment services building on the top of the hill. Right above there, we also have our nursing center, our J. Kelly Nursing Center, which also is pretty adjacent to our Student Rec Center, which also offers some cardio equipment, gymnasium, and they do some yoga in there. They also do offer some intramurals through there, anything from disc golf all the way up to flag football. And surrounding Keyser, you'll find that there's several different outdoor recreation areas that allow our students to enjoy all kinds of different activities ranging from hiking to skiing to kayaking. And one of the cool things they do through our rec center is that since we do have all of those outdoor opportunities around us, they do rent out tents and mountain bikes and kayaks to our students for free. And on our campus, since we are very small, you'll enjoy a family-like atmosphere where you're going to be able to find your mentors and find your friends, and you're going to develop relationships that you're going to carry on, and they're going to last long after you graduate from Potomac State College. And all of that happens at a very affordable cost. But you would be happy on any of our campuses, and we do all welcome the chance for you to become part of our WVU family. All right, so all of our WVU campuses, we do offer a large variety of academic programs. Some programs are specific to certain campuses, including aviation, adventure recreation management, and construction management. They are only offered on the Beckley campus. Sports psychology, art, technical history, and interactive design media are only offered on the Morgantown campus. Sustainable agriculture entrepreneurship, including that with an equine focus, computer information systems, and multiple 2+2 programs, meaning that you do 2 years at Potomac State and 2 years in Morgantown. They seamlessly transfer over to Morgantown. Those are only offered on the Keyser campus. Ashley mentioned earlier the hospitality and culinary arts program that is offered through a partnership between the Beckley and Keyser campuses. And what that means is that it's a WVU Potomac State College degree, but it is actually offered, all the classes are offered on the Beckley campus itself. So you'll get your diploma from Potomac State, but you'll take your classes on the Beckley Tech campus. But we do also offer some programs that are available on all 3 campuses, like nursing, agriculture, extension education, business management, criminal justice, agriculture, and forensics. So no matter what campus you choose, you're going to be able to find an academic program that works best for you. And then all of our campuses do have a tuition and fee structure that is unique to them. You are seeing the current tuition and fee rates for 2020 to 2021. This year, we did not raise our tuition and fee rates with everything that's been going on. So they have not determined the rates for 2021 and 2022 yet. So these amounts are subject to change in the future. But looking at Morgantown for an out-of-state resident, like from Virginia, your tuition runs just over $25,000, and then room and board, which also includes your meal plan, is just under $11,000. For WVU Beckley, your out-of-state tuition is just under $19,000, and your room and board runs just over $11,000. And then on WVU Keyser-Potomac State College, we do offer your out-of-state tuition at $11,544. Ashley did mention that we have a metro rate. For Virginia, that applies to students from Frederick County and Winchester City schools, and that metro rate is just under $7,300 for tuition. And then our room and board does run right around $8,500. All of these rates are based on 12 credit hours for a minimum of 2 semesters, so a full calendar year. So this would be 2 full semesters at the college. And something that all of our campuses offer are a wide range of academic scholarships. And starting in next year for 2021 and 2022, we will begin offering scholarships for students that do not submit ACT or SAT test scores. So that will be a new plan. They are still developing that to put all the information out, but we will begin offering that along with the test optional admission. All right, so I know you've heard a lot about our WVU system today, but we always want to connect with you to show you why you belong in the WVU family on one of our unique campuses. Each campus offers several ways to connect with admissions counselors, including Discover Days, which are like open houses, Tour Guide Live, which is a virtual tour of campuses and resources, and that's for larger groups, individual virtual tours, which you can sign up to do with one of your admission counselors, or phone and Zoom appointments if you just have any questions. You can find more information about the opportunities to connect with WVU Keyser at the website go.wvu.edu/PSC counselors. In Morgantown, you can find that information at admissions.wvu.edu/visit. And for Beckley, you can find it at admissions.wvutech.edu/visit-tech. So we'll do our best to answer all your questions you have today, but remember, you can always reach out to your admissions counselors at any time, and you can find your admissions counselor's contact information at the websites listed below for each campus. We all work closely with our recruitment team to assist students with the admissions process and answer questions you may have about your future WVU family. So on behalf of Mandy, Ashley, and myself, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today to learn more about the WVU system. We look forward to connecting with you and welcoming you to the WVU family. I'm going to go ahead and hand it back over to Mandy to answer some of your questions.
All right, thank you. If there are any questions, I've been kind of checking on the Q&A and I haven't seen anything so far, but if there are any questions for us, we would be more than happy to talk with you and help you. So please feel free. You can type it right into the Q&A box. I will say that while we're waiting to see if we have any questions, I will say that one of the best things that I experienced was being able to be a part of um, both sides of the spectrum. So I attended Potomac State College in Keyser for 2 years before finishing my degree in Morgantown. And for me, it was because I needed to start out at a smaller campus and kind of get my feet wet before going to the really big school, and with all the students and all the different activities that were a little overwhelming to me. So for my personal fit, that worked out great because by the time I got to Morgantown, I had all the tools that I needed to be able to successfully finish my degree. So if that's something that you're wondering about, you know, as far as fit and what might work best for you, then I encourage you to check out, you know, all of our campuses to see what works best for you. Really think about what's important to you, really be realistic and think, you know, is the size going to be an option, or does that not bother you? And if that doesn't bother you, then, you know, either of our campuses would be fine. Are you looking for a lot of student organizations, a lot of things to do outside of the classroom, or are you looking for a more relaxed environment, something more chill, or are you looking for something in between that has a lot of things for you to do, but you know it's not an overwhelming you know, list of things for you to go through. So definitely when it comes to a university system, whether it's WVU or any other, you know, university system that has multiple campuses, definitely take all that into consideration, and of course consider um, all of the main aspects when it comes to researching colleges. And you can remember it by a cool acronym that I just learned the other day, SLAM, which would be size, location, academics, and money. So I hope that helps you. We've really appreciated this time with you today. Please feel free to reach out to any three of us, and we will be able to help you and assist you along your path. And I think unless Cassie or Ashley have anything else to add, I believe that's all we have for you today.
Well, Mandy, I'd like to talk a little bit about my experience as well.
Yeah.
I am a WVU grad. I went to WVU Morgantown all 4 years, but I actually grew up right outside of Potomac State College. So I grew up in Mineral County, West Virginia. So the things that Mandy was talking about, I'm going check, check, check. about the things that you want to consider when you're going into college. Because I'll say this, being someone that went to a very small high school and going into a big university was a big shocker. But something to keep in mind about our university campus system is that no matter which one of the three campuses you choose, you're going to get the same academic curriculum at all three. So you're still going to get that heavy hitting curriculum that you need to be successful in your future career, no matter what campus you choose to go to. And then, of course, if you want to continue a 4-year degree, if you start at Potomac State or Tech, you can always do that easy transition over to Morgantown or to Tech for your 4-year degree. And we also do have a few 4-year degrees at Potomac State as well. So keep that in mind. No matter which campus you choose, you're going to get the same curriculum. It'll just be in a little bit of a different setting.
All right, thank you, Kathy. All right, well, I believe we are good for you guys today. Again, thank you for all of your time listening to us share our information about WVU and our university system. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us again. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide us and our panelists. Also, this is just one of the many sessions being hosted again, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as other sessions recordings at that same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. Everybody have a great evening.